Hello and welcome to the Scratch coding class. In this video I'm going to teach you how to make a guess the word game on Scratch. I hope you enjoyed the dodgeball game in the last video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have, then let's get started. Okay, so if you do not know what I'm talking about, what is guess the word, I'm going to explain right now. So basically, there's going to be a sprite. It is going to give you some clues of a possible three-letter word, and then what you got to do is you got to guess the three-letter word, and we will check every single letter, see if it's actually three letters long and all that, and then if they get the correct word, then the game ends. So what we're going to do first of all is we got to make two variables. You will understand what I'm talking about later. So I'm just going to call it my message for the first one, and then the second one I am going to call my word. Okay, when that's done, we can go when green flag clicked. You can find that in events, and then we got to basically just set these variables to 0 just to start off with. You don't have to, it's just gonna make sense. And then after we can go hello, just introduce ourselves, and then we can say guess the three-letter word. So I'm just gonna write three-letter word for now, and then you can give all your clues, but I'm just gonna say clue. I'm just gonna say clue, and then after that, the word is going to be toy. So what we are going to do is we are going to repeat until the length of the word is 3, because we want the word to be 3 characters long. So repeat until length of word is equal to 3. And now we haven't set a value to my word yet, it's still 0. So what we've got to do is we got to ask the user to input. So we say, please enter three-letter word. Okay, when that's done, then simply we can set the word to my answer. So set my word to the answer, and then after we do that, we can set message to your answer length is. So it's basically going to display how long your answer is, and if it is 3 letters long, then I can move on to check each letter individually. So we need a join block for this, and then we join your answer length is, and then we can do length of, and then we can do answer. Okay, perfect. And then we can go if again, and then we need a not block, and then after length of answer is equal to 3. So it's basically checking if the length of the answer is 3 characters long. So after we do that, we can say the message for 2 seconds. Okay, this should be the first part done. Right, let's move on to the next part. Okay, so the next part's not going to be so easy. You want to check to see if the letters in the word toy is correct. So what we are going to do for this is we are going to do another if, but this time we are going to check each letter individually. We're going to check the first letter, then we're going to check the second letter, then we're going to check the third letter. So if not, and then the first letter of the word is T for toy. So we can get an equals, and then we can do T, and then letter 1 of my word is equal to T. And then after we do that, we can say the first letter is wrong to the user. And I will show you how to do this with more than 3 letter words. You can do this with basically any number of letters. So first letter wrong. Enter again. So this is basically going to prompt the user to enter the letter again, and then instead of asking a question, we can simply do wait until, and then we can wait until the key T is pressed on the keyboard. And then after we do that, we can say yes, the third letter is T. So first letter is T. And then after we can do that, we can set my word. We want to correct the my word as we go along, which is something that you probably won't see every day. So join, we got to join the T because we already knew what T is, and we still do not know the other 2 letters of my word. So we can do letter 2 and letter 3 because they're unknown now. If the user does get them right, however, then the script ends. This is just checking if you get it wrong. So letter 2 of my word and letter 3 of my word, and that's basically the first part finished. Now you got to do this for every single letter. So we can duplicate this, and this time you got to change letter to number 2, and then instead of a T it's an O, and then we need to change, it says second letter, it's basically the exact same, and then we can change this to an O instead, and then the second letter is an O, and then the final bit we need to do right now is to take away this letter 2. We already knew letter 2, it's an O, and then we do the exact same for letter 3. We can duplicate one more time, and then it is equal to Y, and then we can say third letter is wrong, enter again, third letter is a Y, and then we go third. Okay, that must be a type error, should be a D there for second, and then third letter is Y, and then after that we can change this to a Y, so the full answer toy is revealed, and then finally we can just say well done, it was toy. And this is, remember, we need to check the answer, so if I already get toy right first guess, then I don't need to worry. So I'm just going to type the instead of toy, and then it says the second letter is wrong, enter again. So then it's going to ask me to wait until I get the correct second letter. It's an O, so it says second letter is O, and then it corrects it, and then the third letter is wrong, it's a Y, so then the answer is now toy. And that is basically the whole script for one word finished. You've obviously got to do this for multiple words. Okay, like I made a promise I'd tell you how to do it for more than 3 letter words. So for a start, you got to change the length of my word to whatever letter you want. So a 5 letter word, you would change that to 5, and then you just change the dialogue, and then after you do that, you got to also change that to, let's say, 5, and then you got to check each letter again, but you've got to do a letter 4, and then you got to do a letter 5, and for this join block, you got to join, for this one, if you're doing 5 letters, join letter 2, join letter 3, join letter 4, and join letter 5, and then you join letter 3, letter 4, letter 5, and so on, until you finish the whole word. So, obviously it's going to take a bit more coding and a bit more time. I have done 7 letter words before, and it's probably taken me quite a very long time to do it. So okay, I've got a few suggestions of what you could do to improve this game. So first of all, you could add more words, and add 3 levels onto it. The first level would be 3 letters, then the second level would be 5 letters size, and so on. And the second thing you could probably do is you could put a timer, so you can only give the user a certain amount of time to actually think of the answer, and that is going to make the game way more challenging. And then you could probably do a leaderboard with a list saying the best times. Obviously the word is not random, so you could make a script. If you are very clever, you can make a script that will randomize the word each time, so it's not toy every single time. So however, that's going to be it for today's video. I just wanted to explain the basic concepts to you. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. You can check out all my other videos as well, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.